The UTLX Tank Car Repair Shop at Marion, Ohio, is the largest of Union Tank Car Company's 11 full-service tank car repair plants. The 283-acre facility has excellent resources and equipment, advanced tank car cleaning and waste pretreatment capacity, full access to Class 1 railroad interchange, and AAR-qualified tank car people. With a heritage that reaches to the days of steam railroading, Marion's experience and AAR-qualified tank car people know tank car inspection, maintenance, and repair procedures. Their effort keeps the UTLX fleet in service and in compliance with the Federal Railroad Administration's regulatory standards, and then some. Now, UTLX Marion is the go-to shop for the Federal Railway Administration's recently announced HM 251. Select existing DOT 111A non-pressurized cars, as well as interim spec CPC 1232 cars that operate in flammable liquid service, must be rebuilt to a higher level of service equipment. In the course of the regulatory work, each car is effectively remanufactured with additional safety features to meet the new DOT 117R specifications. Improvements include application of full height head shields, thermal protection, a reclosing pressure relief valve, an 11-gauge, almost 1/8 inch thick steel jacket, top fittings protection, and an enhanced safety bottom outlet valve. 111A spec cars are subject to implementation deadlines phased over the next decade. A DOT 111A spec packing Group 1 car without the retrofit would be removed from service by January 2018. Safety is a long-standing priority for Union Tank Car. The HM 251 retrofit is a big job that requires the full attention of UTLX Marion, plus substantial improvements and a significant building expansion. The work starts at the original Marion 1 facility with tank cleaning, inspection for defects, qualification, and any completion of maintenance work required for car qualification. Then the car is moved to a new plant developed by Union Tank Car Company's Repair Business Unit. The Marion 2 facility, previously used for heavy manufacturing, now features more than 1,000 feet of in-grade rail, new heavy lift cranes, and a one-of-a-kind turntable that can rotate and simultaneously weigh a 66-foot-long tank car. After its 2-mile transit from UTLX Marion 1, the car moves into the plant where it recovers from inclement weather and is prepared for remanufacturing. After 2 hours, the car is pulled forward to the next cell, which has been vacated by the car ahead, and another car is moved into the building behind it. All the cars move in line and progress every 2 hours. A team of specialists carefully removes the car's end platforms, safety appliances, and all tank attachments. The parts are documented, tagged, and reserved for reapplication to the same car. The safety valve nozzle is cut down by the next cell. By lowering it and reapplying a new flange, its vulnerability in the event of a rollover derailment is reduced by the proximity and height of the fittings housing. At the next cell, jacket spacers and a head angle are applied. The head angle positions the new, mandatory 1/2 inch thick head shields. The skid plate is also modified. Technicians apply dimple steel bandings at intervals around the girth of the tank. The dimples maintain a 1/2 inch annulus between the tank shell and the car's new jacket. This prevents the steel jacket from crushing the ceramic fiber thermal insulation. The last cell in Building 1 inspects the work and authorizes the car for retrofit. Then the car is switched to a much larger, high bay building, adjacent and parallel to Building 1. Cars are lifted and rotated to one of 2 retrofit lines to continue on their own road trucks. The retrofit fabrication shop rolls 11-gauge steel jacket sections that are assembled and welded on Marion 2's unique drum welder into 1/4 tank sections. The jackets are custom fit with cutouts for bolsters and top nozzles for each tank car on a just-in-time basis. The car's full-height head shields are cold-formed by UTLX Manufacturing at Sheldon, Texas, or Alexandria, Louisiana. Both head shields and jacket sections are sprayed with a rust-preventative undercoat. At the insulation mezzanine, 1/2 inch thick blankets of ceramic fiber insulation are draped over the tank and tailored to fit. Adhesive and straps keep the insulation in place to ensure in-service thermal protection. Compressed fiber mats strapped to the ends of the car space the full height head shields away from the tank head. A tank head shield is installed and welded at the top to the head angle and to the skid plate at the bottom. Then the jacket sections are positioned over the insulation and tack welded at the top and to the head shields. They are snug together at the bottom and tack welded. Next, at the weld-out cell, top and bottom jacket seams and the center and head seams are welded. The bolster flashing and sill flashings, which were previously applied, are now fitted and welded. Here, the car is reunited with its safety platform and end platforms. AAR-certified welders refit and secure them. At the truck and brake cell, the car is securely lifted by synchronized whiting jacks, and the trucks are rolled to the road truck rebuilding cell. Within the 2-hour tack time, the trucks are refurbished and upgraded for 286,000-pound gross rail load service. This change from 263,000-pound GRL accommodates the weight of the added safety enhancements. The brakes are also restored and tested. At the last station, temporary reporting marks and car number, along with required interchange information, is stenciled on the car for the short move back to UTLX Marion 1. The required reflective stripes are temporarily attached so they can be applied permanently later. The remanufactured DOT 117R or the TC 117R spec car is moved on to Marion 2's turntable to be rotated to the outbound track. Simultaneously, the car's new lightweight is recorded by the turntable's integrated scale. The car is then cued for the pull back to Marion 1 for exterior blast, paint, interior prep, valves, and fitting application, and permanent decal application. A UTLX designed and produced bottom outlet valve with a handle that disconnects during transit is also installed. After careful quality checks, the retrofit and qualified car is staged on the outbound track for pickup by the railroad and for a long, reliable shipping future.